Mama Rachel. Mama Rachel, Martin, the church, the people of God who are at the back here, and the friends and relatives. Mheshimiwa Babu na Mwamba, though you never mentioned my name, God bless you. Wale wabunge wote ambao wako hapa, Madam Senior Counsel, a woman that we cherish, respect, and will always respect, Honorable Martha Karua, who has held this country together during those old days when the likes of Koigi Wamwere and the rest were in detention. She fought a war that a lot of you may not actually remember, but when I see her, sometimes I may not want to reach near her to say or to greet because of the fear I have for the wisdom that she has. May I also take this opportunity and privilege to thank my first client when I became a lawyer in this country after practicing in the UK for many years and also in the United States, Honorable Aladwa. Aladwa, your file is still in my office. I don't know when you'll ever. May I also have this opportunity to thank His Excellency, the President of this Republic, for having worked very hard with the likes of Member of Parliament. Please just stand up. Waluke. Waluke was rotting the other day. While other people are being released day and night, our own was being taken in, our own was being intimidated, our own was being nourished, while others were being released. May God thank His Excellency the President for what he did for you. I am thanking you in person. And may I also take this opportunity to thank Honorable Soti, whom I met without a penny in his pocket. And I'm yet now to find out how much money he has. Maybe how much money he has so that he can lend me part of it. Because when he was trying to do politics at the PPLC level, and when he formed the defunct or the former ANC, now he's a member of the ODM. May God bless you, young man. But make sure that Aladwa is on the way coming back to Maragoli because we are tired of him in Nairobi. Nomba shimuulire. Abalokoli muulire. Omukhana ukonera ano, shaba na akonera ano nyanga inotawe. Chindabolere. When I was young, I think the first time I became a beautician, I applied Ambi, as I said, in Nairobi because of Catherine. I knew Catherine in 1976. Some of you may not know this, but one day we will give that story. And even Martin, as you sit here, we met at the hospital, but you did not know a lot, but then I can't speak a lot because today is my day. And Mama, nyama ino khalirenje sabuli nyanga. Lakini, eshema nyire nyanga ino, bese mwene shindisa inyamata. Shenyesa amalwata, I don't drink alcohol, I don't eat meat, I don't eat fish, and I also don't smoke. I've been told by Ofwene, Mr. Ofwene has just mentioned here that they were smoking, but what he didn't tell me is what were they smoking? So Mama, as you say here, and I know that time is of essence in this particular territory, being the first lawyer to run properly, alone, without lawyers supporting me, I'm going to make sure that I bring that shield back home in 2027. Secondly, I spoke to Raila Amolo Odinga last night, and Martha, this is different. Raila and me have become an item. Why? I will tell you later very soon. I spoke to him last night, and he told me he was flying to South Africa, and he said, do not miss that one. Tokise chopokacha tikongini antie. Mumbuli namba shimulire. Shimulanga. And then lastly, my brother Sakaja. No mwana we've seen here. Sakaja si mtoto yetu. Unajua, when I was campaigning, I was of this illusionary feeling that we should now transfer Nairobi to Isiolo because of the proximity to the borders of Somalia, Ethiopia, and Sudan, so that we can have that so-called Mount Kenya to have its produce exported directly at the harvest level. Now you can be told today, you are being told that, oh, we need to zone Nairobi. Tunataka Nairobi iwe watu wengine. Let them take it. Those, not all of them, because I also have a daughter from the mountain. She's not here today. If somebody somewhere is thinking that because he fought in Mau Mau and he can come in this country, you don't have somebody who speaks for you, that he can come in this country and tell people here that you tore it this way. There's a constitutional validation of the office of the governor of this country. There are limitations of the office of the deputy president. So you cannot come here and tell people that we shall do the way you want. We can move to Isiolo. After all, when I become the president of this country, I'll make sure that the new capital city of Kenya is in Isiolo, just like what has happened. Just like what has happened in Tanzania, where they moved it to Dodoma, what has happened in Nigeria, where they moved it to Abuja for logistic, now bunge mnanisikia, for logistic and transparency. But now my final word is this one. When I was talking about marijuana, and my friend has given me a new PhD in marijuana. Unfortunately, I only have 14 degrees, but I did Master of Public Health, and I'm also writing my second PhD. And being the most learned Luya man today, let me just say thank you very much for giving me that. Marijuana is the only way forward. And I was not talking of that one, I was talking of that one which is grown in Israel, that one which is grown in Canada, because last year alone, Canada had acquired monies in billions, $482 billion out of marijuana investment. The one I'm talking about in no furori, no nyalala, detoxification. And finally again, Mr. Foneke, you are my son, I know where your father came from with myself. This girl could not have died of cancer. This girl could not have died of cancer. Marijuana is the only medicine we have, because in UK, US, Canada, South Africa, pharmaceutical companies are now manufacturing drugs to cure HIV, AIDS, COVID, and cancer. We have some kiosks in India. I've been in India as well. I'm well traveled, whereby they have come into, because marijuana is legal in India for medication and religious purposes, they have put up kiosks. Omunalwalam Kenya, Muramdege, boom, India. As my brother here said, the cost is very high. Mheshimiwa, Mwanefu, I want you when you go to parliament, please listen to me. Inga, they don't want to utilize our brain. And I'm also telling, somebody was telling me the other day, I am not going to be an ambassador. I've stayed long enough outside this country, and please don't think that you can come and pack me at Wajackoyah ambassador of Jamaica. Kwenda kabisa. We would have used marijuana to cure. And in my government, we shall make it compulsory so that Vihiga County has the emblem of Umsala. Kubere bunyola na kuraganga ya utokola. Asante. Wapi makofi. Asante sana. Thank you. Yeah. Mre